In my middle 20s, I faced death twice. And then I recovered. I survived. In 2009, I left my beautiful country and I moved to China. A new life, new relationship, new stress. I carry a lot of anger and fear from childhood. And that influenced and impacted my life until now. So passing through all these moments in my life helped me to go inside and learn what is happening there in my heart and in my mind. When I was in China, around the second year, I was facing a lot of frustration. I was doing an amazing job, but I was super tired, burned out so many times. I was depressed. I didn't know what I want to do with my life, but I know that something was not okay, something was wrong. So in one moment, I was with a lot of physical and emotional pain. And then I say, no more of this. I must change. And in that moment, I really surrendered to universe, to God, whatever you believe. And I opened myself to learn, to heal, to grow. I'm sharing you this because I know how it feels to have a life of chaos. And sometimes it's not around you, but we have this, if you are an introvert artist like me, we have this inner talk, overthinking, and that drains a lot of energy. Some of us, we just want to create a beautiful life, to have a simple life. And I have been working on that for almost 10 years and still counting, still learning. So how I found inner peace? I found inner peace through many ways that I want to share with you, and those are my pillars or foundation to support you in my mentoring programs. I will share as much as I can here. This channel, Create from Love, is kind of my gift to humanity. I know that there is a lot of people also helping others, and that's beautiful. Amazing masters. I have the fortune to meet some of them. And now I'm just sharing because my experience may inspire you in your journey. Now you can see here in my channel, I have been sharing a lot about the awakening process, about some music meditations. So sharing is one way I find inner peace, because this is part of my mission. It's part of who I am now and who I supposed to be before, but I was a little lost and a little naive to understand. So when you find something you love to do, when you align yourself, when you align your mind with your heart, your emotions, when you understand that you and me, we are peaceful and powerful souls, and then we have this alignment and what I call harmony. It's more about harmony, it's not about getting things or achieving things. It's about harmony, alignment. Then you start to really, really feel the inner peace. And by the way, inner peace is not just to sit and that's not. Meditation and all these kind of things you see outside, it is a way, yeah, but it's not the only way. So coming back to the core, it may take some time. I spent a lot of years, like I said, working on myself, and I'm still learning. Sometimes I fall back in the old patterns, but now I'm stronger. I can feel it. I can feel the presence. I can feel it when I do my meditations, when I create music, when I do my art. I feel more grounded. It's not about escaping or detaching from your obligations or your responsibilities. It's not about escaping. It's about truly be conscious and find a silent or quiet moment for yourself. Yeah? That is a lot of power. I heard the definition of inner peace long time ago. I don't remember who said that, but I love it. I'm trying to remember exactly what they say. Something like, inner peace is when everything around is chaos, but you are focused doing what you're supposed to do. It's beautiful. That's inner peace. We live in a world with a lot of chaos, with a lot of separation, a lot of greed, a lot of lust. It's amazing amazing in a negative way, how we are allowing this to happen. And now a lot of social media destroying the mind. They are literally destroying our minds, and nobody's doing anything. So in this kind of scenarios, what I want to promote and to call you is to practice your inner peace. Your inner world must be doing exercise. How we do it? So I have some ways I have been practicing for many years that help me directly. These are very practical things. One definitely is meditation, like I mentioned before. There are different kinds. I'm sharing here some kinds of meditations. Breathing techniques, they are so powerful. They are very simple. A lot of people trying to sell you a lot of complicated things and a lot of stories and a lot of theory. That doesn't work. Maybe to please you a little, to please your mind, your logical part. But the most simple things are the ones that work, because we are simple. We are a beautiful point of light, full of peace, love, wisdom, joy. We are working to become pure in this life. We need to remember that. Simplicity is part of that. So meditation, there are many ways. There are not only sitting down, but also active meditations, and it's very beautiful. I will share as much as I can here. And the other way, definitely art. I'm very fortunate I found, or maybe the music found me, and I have been playing the piano since I was very little. I learned by listening. My mom told me nobody pushed me to learn, so I love that. Sometimes when I feel frustrated or anxious, because I still have that, we live surrounded also with people that is in chaos, inner chaos. So that influences us. We have responsibilities. We need to take care of our family. Some of them, they don't know this kind of spiritual work or emotional work. So when I feel like that, sometimes I go back to the piano. I just sit down and play a couple of chords. That helped me to come back to present time. Yeah, I have been doing this for 40 years, almost 41 years, and I'm becoming 45 this year. And I love it. I feel a lot of energy, a lot of creativity, and a lot of love to share all these things with you. I know it is hard. I know it can be hard. You are taking care of your family. You are carrying so many things for so many years. Maybe you are taking care of your parents too. You are maybe a leader in your work. You need to take care of your team. So it's a lot of taking care. But sometimes we forget ourselves, and we need to come back. We need to build a practice that can support your lifestyle. Again, you need to build a practice that can support your lifestyle. I am practicing this for so many years that they become me. The meditation practice, playing the piano. Sometimes I integrate both and I do music meditation. Also, the next one, cook for yourself. For me, cooking is a beautiful process. I remember God when I'm cooking. I stay in a peaceful state. Sometimes I put some meditation music or maybe happy music, whatever you want. Yeah, but stay there, enjoy the process, and do your best to eat in a very mindful way. That helps a lot also for digestion. And the other one is sculpting, another art. I love sculpting. I love sculpting angels. I have been doing that maybe 30 years. And for me, angels, like my logo here, is a metaphor, is an anchor of my mission. I just want to bring the message and share my experience, and also share what is working for my clients when I did training for companies for so many years, or my one-on-one sessions. So all these kind of small elements, all the experiences, everything counts. And I feel now it's my responsibility to share that with you. So we have one more that I wrote down here. Sometimes I wrote down articles in the morning when I'm very inspired. One more is way more simple than you think. How I found inner peace when I clean. I shared that in another video too. Cleaning is very important. Clean your room, clean your cell phone from old things. We have thousands of videos and photos. Clean your desktop, your laptop. Throw as much as you can. Simplify your life. Detach. And there is one more thing that brings you when you start to clean and you bring that into your life as a constant or daily practice. You start to feel progress in another way. Small progress. And it's like a compound interest. It grows, it grows, it grows, it grows. Everything that you do that brings you fulfillment, happiness, progress, you feel meaningful. It's training your heart and your mind. And remember, I think the only thing we can do in this period of time, we are passing through the end of chaos. This is temporary. But the only thing we need to do is to raise our energies. That's the only thing we can do, that we can control. We need to develop our spiritual strength by raising our energies. Stay here. I hope you found this useful. I really want to keep sharing more step by step. Subscribe, give it a like, put some comments there. Let me know how you feel, how you think about this. And maybe you are exploring a new concept or something that I can help you with. You can just also write down here. Yeah, and that's all. My name is Angelo. I love you, stranger. And remember, you are beautiful, you are magical, and you are free.